So, what if I told you that this century, the one we're living in right now, might just be the single most important one in the entire story of humanity? It's a huge claim, I know. But to really get it, we need to take a little trip, starting at the very, very end of time and working our way all the way back to today. Because this moment, as we're about to see, holds the key to everything. And when I say the end, I mean the end. This quote from filmmaker John Boswell isn't some sci-fi movie line. Nope, that's the actual predicted fate of our planet when the sun finally gives out. We're starting billions of years in the future because to understand why right now matters so much, you first have to appreciate the staggering timescale we're playing on. And to really feel that scale, we're going to start with an artist's vision. We're talking about John Boswell's absolutely mind-bending film, Time-Lapse of the Future. What makes this film so brilliant is how it makes the unimaginable, well, imaginable. He uses this incredible trick. The flow of time literally doubles every 5 seconds. This lets him cram trillions upon trillions of years into a film that's less than 30 minutes long. It means we get to watch the entire future of the universe play out right in front of us.
And what a future it is. You know, after our sun fizzles out in about 5 billion years, the film shows us this degenerate era. It's this slow, quiet fading of all the stars over 100 trillion years, and then the black hole era. Just an age of unbelievable darkness that lasts for a Google years. That's a 1 with 100 zeros after it. Try to even picture that.
Okay, so after that little cosmic freakout, let's zoom way back in. The universe clearly has a long life ahead of it, but what about us? And this is where we shift gears to the work of philosopher Toby Ord. He's not asking how long the universe will last, but how long humanity could last. Ord's big idea is that humanity is basically a toddler. Just think about that for a second. Our whole history, all 200,000 years of it, could just be the first few sentences in a book that's millions of years long. We could have a future where we explore the stars and do things that, well, we can't even dream of yet. And look, this isn't just some hopeful fantasy. Long-term survival is a real thing in nature. I mean, look at the horseshoe crab. That family line has been kicking around for 450 million years. The nautilus? 500 million. Compared to them, our species is just getting out of the gate. So the potential for an incredibly long, amazing future, it's not just possible, it's biologically plausible. But, and this is a huge but, here's the twist in the story. After imagining this incredible, sprawling future, we have to slam on the brakes and zoom right back to our fragile, really dangerous present moment. Because that amazing future, it is absolutely not guaranteed. Ord has a name for our time. He calls it the precipice. It's this unique moment where for the very first time we have the power to actually destroy ourselves, to wipe out that entire potential future before it even gets a chance to happen. And that's the crazy paradox, right? Our potential has never been greater, but our risk has never been higher. So Ord breaks these risks down into two main buckets. You've got your natural risks, think asteroids, supervolcanoes. We know the odds of these are pretty low, mostly because, hey, we're still here after 200,000 years. But then you have the anthropogenic risks, the human-caused ones. These are totally new, we have zero track record of surviving them, and that's what makes this moment so scary. So how scary are we talking? Ord actually crunched the numbers. He estimates that there is a 1 in 6 chance, like rolling a single die, that humanity suffers a total game-over catastrophe in this century. All of a sudden, that abstract threat feels terrifyingly real, doesn't it? So how are we supposed to process that? We've got the cold, hard number from the philosopher. So now, let's go back to the artist, back to John Boswell, to see if we can actually feel the weight of what's really at stake here. See, Boswell wasn't just trying to show us the future, he wanted us to feel it. The music in his film is all about creating this sense of cosmic loneliness, of awe, of vastness. And that feeling, that huge, empty, eerie future, is exactly what we risk creating for ourselves if we fall off the precipice. So what are the big, bad threats that could lead to that empty future? Ard points to two main culprits, both born from our own tech. First, unaligned AI, artificial intelligence that might develop goals that are totally at odds with our survival. And second, engineered pandemics. Think viruses cooked up in a lab that could be way, way deadlier than anything nature throws at us. And to try and score these epic ideas, Boswell did something so cool. He basically blurred the line between sound and music. For example, he takes the deep gravitational rumble of black holes and uses that as the baseline for his soundtrack. It's such a powerful way to use art to make these huge abstract concepts feel real and present. Okay, so where does all of this leave us? We've seen the mind-bending timeline of everything, and we've gotten a really stark warning about right now. It all comes together to define the unique challenge and the unique opportunity of our generation. And this is really the heart of it. The artist's vision and the philosopher's warning, they're two sides of the exact same coin. That jaw-dropping, starfaring future that Boswell helps us imagine, that's the very same potential that Ord is warning us we are about to lose forever. So our task, really, is simple to say, but incredibly hard to do. Step 1, we have to truly understand what's at stake. A future that could last for millions, maybe billions of years. And step 2, we have to focus everything we've got on getting through the unique dangers of this century to get ourselves off the precipice and onto solid ground. Ultimately, it all boils down to this one question. Through our science and our art, we have somehow developed this incredible power to imagine the entire universe, from its first second to its very last. The real challenge now is, can we use that incredible foresight to secure the next and most important step, the beginning of our own long and brilliant future?